Oh my god, if the weather could be described in a movie today, it would be 50 Shades of Grey. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a Cammy's Q&A. It is Sunday today. I'm not wearing any eye makeup, so sorry about that, but Sundays are my lazy days. Yeah, I'm going to be answering some of your questions that you've been asking me either on YouTube or on my Instagram. And first of all, thank you so much to all of you guys who've asked me questions. I'm just gonna stop babbling and talking about nothing and start answering your questions. Luke Thompson asks, are you going to do London vlogs when you're in London and also a London haul? As I said, it's Sunday today and tomorrow I'm going to London. I've just been packing all of my stuff and yeah, I think I'm going to be doing London vlogs. I really enjoy doing vlogs when I'm in London because there's just so many great things over there to vlog. So I really love vlogging and I think that I'm going to do it. I've got noisy neighbors. And I'm also going to say if I'm going to do a London haul or not really depends on what I buy and if you guys are interested in seeing it, because I don't just want to do a haul just to do a haul. So if you guys are interested in seeing a haul, also let me know, because then obviously I will do it. Okay, so Lo King, she asks, if one was to visit Denmark, what would you suggest them to go and see? More specifically, the top 5 must-see places. Wow, I would say generally Denmark is a really beautiful country. First of all, definitely go to Skagen, which is up north. It is like an hour from where I am, or maybe an hour and a half from where I am, and it is just a lovely little town where kind of like two seas meet each other. So it's kind of like special, and also it's just a really sweet little town. They've got museums, and I know they're very known for the fish and the food and just being a really nice holiday place. It's a place where all of the rich families in Denmark, they go on holiday. It's just a really lovely place, very, very nice and cozy, and just, yeah, I really like Skagen. Obviously the next one is definitely go to Copenhagen. Just the entire city is worth a look, definitely. There's so many great shops, and there's also a lot of like old history stuff from the Danish history, and I don't know, Copenhagen is a lovely city and there's so many things to do there. I mean, there's Hornetorn, and there's the theaters and the ballet and the parks, museums as well. There's just so many great things in Copenhagen. So obviously Copenhagen as a city would definitely be a must-see or must-go place. And actually this may sound really stupid, but if you're really into nature, I mean, as I said, I think Denmark has got a really beautiful nature, but we've got like one place where it's really special. It's kind of like a huge desert, and if you know Denmark, we don't really have deserts. It's not at all hot enough. But we've got a place that's called Mille, where it's sand and sand and sand for miles. I've been there a couple of times with my family when I was younger because I thought it was so magical. Because as I said, in Denmark we're not used to that kind of nature. So it is just like so special, so out of place, and suddenly there's just sand everywhere, and it's seriously like walking in a desert, just without the heat. I don't know, if you're into nature and some kind of like strange nature, then definitely go to Mille. Also in Odense, honestly I haven't been there myself, but I really want to see it. In Odense we've got the H.C. Andersen house where he lived. Most of you guys may know H.C. Andersen with all of his fairy tales, The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, and blah 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 blah. So I definitely think that is a must-see in Denmark, even though I haven't been there myself. I know it sounds horrible that I'm sitting here saying you should go see that, but I haven't seen it myself. I think the last place that I would advise you to go see would definitely be Bordeaux, which is an island. It once was Swedish, but it is Danish, and I went there with my school when I was in 6th grade, and I remember that it was so much fun. It was kind of like a field trip that we had, and we were there for some days, and we went to Hammershus and Svaneke and just all of those small cities. It's a very, very little island. You can see it all in like one day and just drive around the entire island. And it is really nice and really cozy, really laid back. It is known as the Sunshine Island, which it really isn't. I remember when I was there on that field trip, it was raining every single day. But it is still a really nice island, and they've got Hammershus, which is a really big like landmark in Danish history. So once again, if you're into the Danish history and stuff like that, then the island of Bornholm is definitely a place to go see. That was my top 5 must-see places. Daniel Harville X asks, how do you maintain your eyebrows? I groom them myself. I tweeze them myself and I cut them myself and so on. I don't really get them waxed or anything like that. I remember I've had it done once in London, and honestly I wasn't really that keen on the result. So I much rather prefer doing it myself. So I maintain my brows by just doing it myself. And obviously I fill in my brows to make them look a bit darker and more precise. I feel like that if I didn't do it, my brows would still look really good. My brows would kind of like match my hair in color and so on. So, but brows are a really important step for me. I think my brows are one of my favorite features in my face. And actually there's been a lot of talking lately about my brows and me doing my tail way too long. Honestly, I do that because I like the look of it, and also I've actually, you may not be able to see it on the camera, but I've got some small minor hairs out here, and if I didn't fill them out it would look kind of crazy. It would look like that I've got sparse hairs just around, and therefore I fill them out as long as I do. And if you're not really into that look, sorry. A lot of you guys have been like, oh, your brows look stupid and it doesn't look natural, and I'm just like, well, I honestly just follow my natural like brow shape and then I just fill them in. And if you don't like it, then I'm sorry, but I love my brows and I'm not going to change them. Veronica Svea asks, what's your favorite food? Oh my god, I personally love pizza. I think pizza is so nice. Also because you can get to decide which toppings that should be on it and so on. Also, I love shrimps, and I love like, there's a dish called gabberoni from Ballet Italia in London, and I'm so going to get that tomorrow. I can't wait. But yeah, they do this dish called gabberoni where it's like with pasta or spaghetti and then in a spicy tomato sauce, and then with shrimps, like giant shrimps. The angels are seriously singing. It is so good. It tastes delicious. And else, when it comes to like healthier foods, I love cauliflower. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but cauliflower just tastes so freaking good. Just in general, I love almost all fruits and vegetables. I am not picky at all. Art Photographer 17 asks, how long have you been doing YouTube, and when was the day that you started YouTube? I have been doing YouTube for many years actually, and before I started doing like beauty, fashion related videos, I did singing videos where I kind of like did some fan dubs of Disney movies and also of musicals where I was singing the parts and so on. I have made all of those videos private because, I don't know, it's just so long ago now, so yeah, they're to enjoyment of myself. But yeah, I used to use my YouTube channel for that, so to do singing videos and acting videos as well. And I've actually been thinking about maybe uploading some singing videos because you guys have been requesting it. As you may or may not know, singing and acting is a huge part of me in my life, and I love doing it. I wish to live by doing it as well as with my YouTube channel. I want to combine it all together, so I have this really creative kind of job. That would be my absolute dream. But if you would like to see some singing videos of me where I sing different songs and so on, let me know, because it is something that I'm really thinking about. I think if I go see on when I started my YouTube channel, I can see the actual date and so on and which year, but right now I can't really remember. I think it was back in 2006 or 8 or something like that. So many years ago now. Daniel Havel X also asks, who's your celeb crush? And right now, obviously I've just watched 50 Shades of Grey, and obviously Mr. Grey is, I mean seriously, that face and that jawline, and he's just so manly, and I'm just like, ooh, he's just so gorgeous. I mean, I think he's definitely like my celebrity crush right now, because I really like men to be men, and he's just a man in my mind. So yeah, that is my celeb crush. JWWHN asks, hey Camilla, what products like serums or anything else do you use for your super long eyelashes? And now you may hate me, but honestly I don't use any serums or any growth stuff on my lashes. I did back in the days. I used to use my Elizabeth Arden Privage Lash and Brow Serum, but I am not using that one anymore, because honestly at the moment I don't see any difference when I use it and when I don't. Leonetti35 asks, what is your next vacation place to visit? As I said, tomorrow I'm going to London. So excited, been there so many times, but I mean, it's like coming home really. I love London so much. Makeup and Melissa asks, what's your favorite drugstore makeup brand? Definitely L'Oreal. Actually, I love L'Oreal. I think they do so many great foundations. The False Lash Wings Effect Mascara is amazing, and also the concealers, like the True Match Concealer and Foundation, they are in my mind just as good as high-end concealers and foundations. So definitely L'Oreal. It's Macy with 3 Ys. What nail polish are you wearing in this picture? So the nail polish she's mentioning is from this picture here, which I posted on my Instagram. And the nail polish I'm wearing in this picture is actually from Dior. It is the one called the Venice 108 Ivory, and it's just the perfect like nude pinky nail polish. It doesn't chip or look weird or anything like that, and it's actually not as streaky as most like nude nail polishes, so I love it. And Silemus99 asks, how was it to be the dance teacher for Digte? Okay, so now most of you guys from foreign countries outside Denmark, you will not at all know who Digte is. But Digte was a contestant in the Danish junior MGP, you know, like song contest. I was so fortunate to be her dance choreographer. She had 2 dances as well. So I did the entire choreography, and I helped her to find out how to do and so on stage, and it was so much fun. And how it was absolutely incredible. Digte is such a talented little girl. She's got a really good singing voice, and she was so sweet and so happy and funny and bubbly. But I just feel so bad for her that she didn't win. I mean, seriously, in my mind, Ophelia, the one who won the Danish junior song contest, in my mind, she couldn't sing at all, and she didn't really have any stage performance. In my mind, Digte was a much better winner. She had put so much work into her song, and yeah, I just feel really bad for her that she didn't get the chance to win, because she really deserved it. I think the last question is going to be from Laura Kongstel, and she asks, would you ever move to Copenhagen? Honestly, yes. I am at a point in my life where I'm starting to get a bit bored of living in Aalborg. Honestly, there's just so much more to do in Copenhagen. There's so many like possibilities, and I don't know, also just career-wise, I think it would just be better for me to live a place where much more things are happening. And I don't know, I think in the foreseeable future I would definitely consider moving to Copenhagen. I like Copenhagen to some extent. It is not my favorite city, but there's definitely much more to do over there than in Aalborg, so I'm definitely considering it. And that was the last question in my Cammy's Q&A. I hope this is not going to be way too long. I know that I did talk a lot today, but I hope that's fine with you guys. So if you liked this video and found out some more stuff about me, please give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my Instagram if you like to ask me questions for my next Q&A. And not much more to say. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys so much. Until next time, bye! You probably have heard this a million times. But obviously those products that work for me